Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Lina Octavia and today I'm going to present a topic titled Tourism in Perspective and the Historical Development of Travel and Tourism. Tourism is one of the most dynamic sectors in the world, contributing not only to economic growth but also to cultural exchange and human connection. In this presentation, we will explore what tourism actually means, how it began, and how it has evolved from the early age until modern times. Tourism can be defined as the activity of a person traveling to a place outside their usual environment for leisure, business, or social purpose within a certain period of time. Tourism not only provides pleasure for travelers, but it also has a major impact on local and national economies. In fact, according to global data, the tourism sector is one of the largest sources of foreign exchange for many countries, including Indonesia. However, to understand how tourism has grown into what it is today, we need to look at it through a historical perspective. Human travel actually began in ancient times. In the early civilization of Egypt, Greece, and Rome, travel was done for trade, religion, and exploration. At the time, people traveled not for pleasure but to fulfill spiritual and social needs. During the Middle Ages, travel was mainly for religious pilgrimage to holy places such as Mecca or Jerusalem. However, due to unsafe roads and limited means of transportation, traveling was extremely difficult. Only during the Industrial Revolution in the 80s and 90s centuries did tourism begin to change dramatically. The invention of trains and steamships made travel faster and more comfortable. The middle class started to have both time and money for holidays, and from this point, modern tourism began to emerge. One of the most important milestones in tourism history was the emergence of the Grand Tour in Europe during the 70s and 80s centuries. At the time, young English nobles traveled across Europe to learn about art, culture, and history, a form of early educational tourism. Then in 1841, Thomas Cook from England organized the first group trip using trains. He is known as the pioneer of modern travel agents. Later, in the 20th century, the development of air transportation made tourism more global. People could travel across country within just a few hours. In the 21st century, we entered the era of digital tourism, where everyone can plan a trip easily through their smartphone. If we observe tourism from several angles, there are three main perspectives that are important to understand. First, from an economic perspective, tourism is a major source of income and creates job opportunities from local communities. For example, in Indonesia, the tourism sector supports millions of workers, from hotels and transportation to small local business. Second, from a socio-cultural perspective, tourism promotes cultural exchange between visitors and local residents. Tourists can learn about new traditions while local can adapt and share their cultural heritage with the world. Third, from an environmental perspective, tourism raises awareness the importance of protecting nature. The concept of sustainable tourism was born from the desire to balance economic growth with environmental conservation. Modern tourism today is strongly influenced by technology and lifestyle change. The first trend is digitalization. Travelers can now book flights, hotels, and even entire vacation package with just one app. Virtual tours also allow people to explore destinations without physically being there. The second trend is sustainable tourism, which is focused on environmental responsibility. Travelers are now more aware of using eco-friendly transportation, reducing plastic waste, and supporting local economies. The third trend is experiential tourism, a travel experience based on learning and participation. Tourists no longer want to just see places, they want to experience them, for example, learning traditional cooking or joining cultural performance. Finally, after the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a behavioral shift. Many people now prefer domestic destinations, outdoor areas, and places that offer peace and safety. Okay, in Indonesia provides many inspiring examples in the tourism industry. Bali is a world-class tourism icon that combines natural beauty with rich culture. Yogyakarta is known for its cultural and educational tourism that attracts both local and international visitors. Meanwhile, Labuan Bajo has become a symbol of sustainable tourism development, offering breathtaking view of both land and sea. Community-based tourism has also grown rapidly in Indonesia. For example, in Peting Sari Tourism Village, Sleman, local residents are actively involved in managing tourism activities such as homestay, cultural show, and local culinary experience. This proves that tourism is not only for big investors but also a source of prosperity for local communities. Okay, next, despite its benefits, tourism also faces challenges. Issues like over-tourism in Bali and other popular destinations need to be managed carefully to protect nature and local culture. Another challenge is improving human resource equality in the tourism sector. On the other hand, digital technology offers great opportunities to promote new destinations across Indonesia, even to remote areas. In conclusion, tourism has gone through a long journey from ancient trade and pilgrimage to becoming one of the world's largest global industry. Today, tourism is not only about traveling and leisure, but also about sustainability, cultural values, and community welfare. The future of tourism depends on how we maintain harmony between humans, culture, and nature. Okay, that's all the little material I can convey. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.